Hello, Virgos out there. This is a general reading for Virgo, Virgo rising, Virgo moon, cross watchers. So these messages could be for anybody. And we're going to get right into it. We're sitting at about mid-December 15th today, I believe. And so this is just going forward what's coming in for Virgo. And we're going to see what we get. And do a little shuffle here. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Share it. Share readings maybe with other Virgos or other people you think this reading will resonate with. Again, a general reading. So it doesn't always resonate with everyone. I'm just going to kind of read the cards and the energies and the messages as they come in. And right. Hopefully soon I'm going to start putting the time stamps on. So if you don't want to sit through the shuffling of the cards, you can go directly to the main reading, or you can just fast forward, whatever. We will be doing angel numbers toward the end of the reading, and I'm getting a little bit of feedback. People do enjoy the angel numbers. I do think they're significant to, they usually kind of affirm what happens in the reading. So I'll write this little guy over there. Okay, so sitting in your current energy, what's coming in Virgo, you're starting right off with the Emperor. And that is standing really strong and feeling in control, or wanting to be in control possibly, or that you're going to be in control. We are asking what's coming in for Virgo. So that's really about the question and the energies at hand. What's coming in, Emperor, very solid. And then you have the, I have a kitty cat in here and she likes to play when I start doing readings. And the Queen of Cups. That is what's crossing you, helping you, hurting you, possible external energies. So you've got a very strong masculine sitting in the current, and then a very strong feminine coming in with that emotional stability. This could be about a relationship. It could be about you standing or sitting in your, it's that balance of masculine and feminine. So I really think that feminine is here in a helping position, the Queen of Cups. And this is kind of in your conscious mind. So you are possibly in a place where you are, this is going to focus, where you are Seven of Cups, Seven of Wands. And forgive me if I miscall the suits. Sometimes I get them mixed up in my head. But I do read what I see. So the Seven of Wands, that usually is the card of standing your ground. So in your conscious mind, something you're thinking about, you are either feeling like you have to defend yourself, maybe possibly against accusations coming in, or just standing your ground in some situation you're being challenged on. Down below in the shadow self and in the unconscious, you've got the Ace of Pentacles coming in. And that Ace of Pentacles is, this is a card of success. So you're either wanting to be successful, and you got the Pentacles. You might be thinking, you may have recently gotten an offer or thinking about offering someone something. It is also about starting something new with that Ace of Pentacles. Aces usually signify success. So sitting in your subconscious energy and feeling like, you might be feeling a little bit of victory, or feeling strong maybe about whatever situation is that's happening around you, where you're feeling like you have to defend yourself, you are defending yourself. So sitting in the recent past, and we've got the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands is usually a new idea or going on a new adventure, planning a new adventure. So you may have started something recently. Maybe you've started a new job and you're having to establish yourself there with that Seven of Wands energy going on. A lot of hope sitting down in the subconscious. Coming into the near future. Wow, okay. This is going to shift real fast. So near future, you have the Hierophant, and the Hierophant is very much about learning and teaching, and he is also kind of sitting, and he's very fair, and the Hierophant is the one that is very down to earth and connected to earthly things, but he teaches us about spiritual things. So you may have a teacher coming in helping you. You may be learning something new. If we're talking a relationship here with this Emperor and this kind of Queen of Cups, masculine, feminine energy, it could be, yeah, maybe a commitment of some kind coming into the near future about you and your person. Okay, yeah, very much so. So now you're getting the Page of Cups, and this sort of focus, this sort of describes this is about you, in this position with the traditional Celtic cross here. So you are definitely, it's an emotional thing, it's an emotional offer. You are thinking possibly about either getting into a relationship or starting something over in a relationship or renewing something in a relationship here. Or you may be just, it could be thinking about, we're coming into, at least in this part of the world, they do celebrate the holidays, giving gifts, receiving gifts. So, but outside of that is really kind of, yeah, some kind of gift coming in. And you've got two pages, one behind you, one in current, or about you. Definitely, or okay, and if it's love with that Seven of Wands, you might just be protecting yourself, feeling like you're not really sure if you want to open up quite yet. Your external influences, you've got the Six of Wands, or the, see what I mean? Six of Pentacles, which is, okay, show that up. That is a card of generosity, giving, being in a place of abundance where you're able to give to other people, but that's very much, or you might be getting, somebody might end up being very generous with you. Pentacles can be about money, home, family, friends. It's kind of that core 3D reality that you're living in. So there's definitely a generous spirit, or you're getting blessed from the outside beings that's sitting in external influences. And hopes and fears, we've got the Four of Swords, and that is a place, that's my R&R card, a place of rest and relaxation. You may have whatever kind of sort of, whatever is making you feel defensive, or whatever that energy is of protecting yourself, that, yeah, maybe there's a situation that you're wanting to open up to, that you're kind of wanting to receive, or hoping the other person is open to receive whatever the exchange is. So there's some kind of exchange of masculine and feminine energies. It's feeling very relationshipy. I haven't really done love readings, but I think I'm just going to start doing the general and kind of incorporating love readings, and people that don't want to hear about it don't have to, you know, they can click out of the video. All right, so Four of Swords, yeah, that's really thinking something over, rest and relaxation, and the hopes and fears position. You could be hoping to get some rest, wanting a vacation, wanting a break, or wanting a break from some kind of conflict, or maybe wanting a break from a relationship that's not bad, but maybe you just need some me time going on here. And reversal is you're not getting enough rest. You might need more rest, or Spirit is advising you to get some rest. And that's interesting. So now the Hangman is showing up in the outcome. I'm looking to get a couple more cards to clarify that as well. So Hangman is, it's kind of like my card of meditation, where he has just really got a lot on his mind. He's not moving. He's kind of just staying in his own little space there, not wanting to make a move. So as an outcome, you might be coming into that place of, you know, getting some rest, or wanting to, not just physical, but this is real, like resting a mental, you need to give your mind a break about something, but it doesn't feel very like a lot of conflict. I think this is about you and a journey that you got the Ace and a couple of pages, and the card of learning. Possibly maybe you're a student that's pretty focused on all of that, but you got a little distraction with a fellow student. I don't know. It's hard to say. Right, and then at the bottom we've got the Knight of Cups, and that's definitely an offer. Okay, let me see what I feel on that one. The offer was not resonating with me in that position. So Knight of Cups, he's not going to sit right for me, is he? I don't think this thing is angled right. Anyway, so Knight of Cups, he's really kind of going out there. You might be needing to, or feeling like you want to be rescued. You might be feeling like you need to rescue someone else. Because again, cups are just, it's about those emotions, relationships that flow. And then knights, they're they're really kind of out there to help people. They're on a quest. You may have some kind of mission, and again with the cups, possibly something emotional. You have the Six of Cups showing up. Okay, and that is, so the Six of Cups is a lot about thinking about the past, or reminiscing about past events. You could have somebody returning from the past. It could be somebody that you already know, if we're talking relationships. Maybe you're trying to rebuild that, but it's just a very nostalgic type of energy. Maybe you're just kind of going over, rethinking kind of what you've been through. I said I'm not seeing a lot of conflict. All right, I already said it. Masculine and feminine energy going on here. We do have the Three of Swords showing up. So these ones that I pulled from the bottom is kind of overlooking or clarifying, and with that Three of Swords, so they're definitely somewhere in this energy there's been some kind of heartbreak, or it could just be you're trying to figure something out and get to the heart of the matter. Maybe you are trying to clarify like how somebody is really feeling about you, and because there's a lot of meditative energy going on, just really thinking something through, and really kind of you wanting that solid offer of, it feels like love. If it's not love, if you're single, then I think it's something that you're just wanting to meet that person. With the Knight of Cups here, that's a possibility. That person is coming in. And if you're not in a relationship, not interested in any of that, then we shift to, it could possibly be, again, something about starting a new job, or being in a job where you're dealing with these kind of different energies. Or you may actually possibly be a professor or a teacher of some kind. Okay, let's see what else. And Two of Swords. So right after the Three of Swords, we've got the Two of Swords coming out. And that is the card of kind of like indecision. She's wearing a blindfold. You're not seeing something, or there's kind of two ways you could go about it. Yeah, I'm not really getting a lot on that one. And see, there you go. So Seven of Cups showing up right after that that's usually it's castles in the sky. It's kind of a daydreaming sort of energy, but I really see it in this position that there's some options going on, or you're thinking about your options. You're going over your options of that you do have a choice to make. Okay, and so with the Three, oh no, she's gonna fall. Stay in there. So the Three of Swords, oh yeah, so maybe you're just, there's a little bit of confusion emotionally. Like solid energy showing up, but it's just feeling, let's get a couple more on the outcome. Yeah, see, you're really, it's the Four of Pentacles. So you're really kind of, you're holding on to something or wanting to let go. With that Hangman, I think it's you're kind of keeping to yourself about whatever is happening. Do you have some kind of, do you have something that has happened with you that you haven't shared with your partner that you're wanting to share? Okay. Speaking of work, now we've got the Eight of Pentacles showing up, and that is generally about perfecting a skill or having to work at it. So whether work or love, you're definitely thinking, definitely wanting that really balanced relationship. And this is telling me that you're probably going to have to, you're working on it, or you're going to be working on it, or you may be having help coming in to kind of get you through all of that. Sorry, I'm drawing a blank again. Yeah, it's hard doing general readings for me. I haven't really, what have got coming in? What's Virgo's advice? Let's go into the advice for Virgo, whatever this situation is. If something is on your mind and you do have a partner, either romantic or in work. Oh, I got one coming out here. Page of Pentacles. So, or maybe you just have an idea on how to do something different. That's coming in as an overall. That Page of Pentacles, wanting to start something, wanting to plant that seed, or you have an idea that there's something you want to share, or there's something you're not telling someone that's kind of important. So, all right, let me do this real quick. A couple shuffles here, and then we will do an overlay. See if we can get a little bit of clarification with that. All right, a couple more here. Make sure these are properly shuffled, and then we will get some advice from the Oracle. I had a strange feeling about this reading, so I did pull my my love oracle just in case. And again, anything speaking of relationships, if it's not romantic, then you know you have family, you have friends, you have coworkers, you have community. It could be any kind of relationship, because there's so many different levels of love. So I always look at it that way, and sometimes it is really about loving yourself. about taking care of yourself first. So with the Emperor, we have the Four of Pentacles, fours, maybe super, the number 4, because you've got 4 swords, 4 pentacles, and now we've got the 4 of cups showing up. And he, again, what are you thinking about, Virgo? Because he is really just looking at what he has and kind of deciding if that's what he wants to go. You've got the pages, the Knight of Cups with the offer, the Page of Cups with an offer, the Page of Pentacles, like this offer coming in. Because right here, and I always think of that as the Ace of Cups coming out of the sky, offering you something different. But you're not really sure. I think you're deciding. Yeah, with the Emperor. Interesting. The Emperor and the Four of Cups. Yeah. You do have it within you that you are going to be figuring this out. Because the Emperor is the Emperor and the Queen of Cups are such strong, balanced masculine and female feminine. See, it's telling me more now. The Five of Cups is coming out. As you're crossing, what helps, hurts, challenges you, crosses you. And the Five of Cups, again, looking back at that. I don't know how well you can see this. Like if you're watching, if you're like on a tiny screen, but again, it's ruminating over the spilled cups, but you've got the Two of Cups behind you. Like, kind of, it's that don't cry over spilled milk energy. And I'm almost thinking whatever it is that I don't want to let this go, that Four of Pentacles. Let's see, Virgo, be letting this go? Wow, okay. So now you have the Queen of Swords showing up with the Seven of Wands. And the Queen of Swords is a thinker. And she's very independent. And it's been called the Widower's card. But really it's almost a divine masculine, because she's more logical. And look, she's sitting with this standing up for yourself, and she's holding your ground, and she's very much in control, and she really doesn't put up with any BS or she cuts through the bullshit, she cuts through, lying, deceit. She doesn't tolerate any of that. So that sitting in your conscious energy, yeah, you're not putting up with something, all right? In the subconscious, and now we've got the Seven of Swords. A lot of times, let's see, with the Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords together, I'm getting a lot of, I don't know if that's reflecting terribly, but I'm getting a lot of glare. Seven of Swords sitting with the Ace of Pentacles is, you're wanting to, and you've got the Seven of Wands there and the Seven of Swords. You are a little worried that somebody's not being honest about something, or possibly it's a trust issue. That Seven of Swords, you're not trusting someone. You may be disarming them, working it so that, again, it's that protecting yourself card, recent past with the Page of Wands. You've got, again, another court card coming in over that page. That's the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles, she's very much about protecting her home and her family. And it's also that abundance. And again, wherever you're at feels like you're pretty, maybe you feel very secure there. But, and this is recent past. conscious, unconscious, but I think you're thinking about changing it up. So with that Hierophant, wow, okay. Now you've got the Judgment coming up on top of the Hierophant. And Judgment that's so many different things. I feel like it's that card of, it's transformation, it's ascending to a higher place. It could be, again, using good judgment, trying to figure this situation out with this Hierophant, or it could be, coming in the near future, and she's just sort of, I love this card, I love this little deck, but she is, look at her, playing her little flute, and her little kitty's dancing, there's butterflies. So whatever you're going to be learning is going to bring you to that place where you're going to know what to do. You're going to make the right decision. You're going to be, something is going to help you with that kind of good, just using your judgment, and it's going to serve you well. And another 7. Wow, so you got 3 4s, 3 7s, could also be significant. You've got, I'm sorry, so that's the 7 of Pentacles coming in about you with the Page of Cups. And the 7 of Pentacles is, again, that's a lot about looking back on what you've accomplished or where you are, and should you stay there and keep kind of working on it and making it grow, or are you moving to a different place? Because this card is, it's a very much, is it worth it? Has it been worth it? Or you've done all this and not feeling appreciated about it. I'm not really sure, because that does really feel like you're just thinking with all these other cards, you're just kind of thinking like, is it worth it to stay? I feel secure, I'm in a good place in so many ways, but I want something more, or I want something different. This is not quite how I pictured my life, and I'm thankful for it because I've been blessed, but you're kind of longing for something else. External influences, and now you've got the, did this show up? Oh, you had the 5 of Cups, and now you've got, wow, you're having a lot of double numbers coming up here. So you've got the 5 of Pentacles sitting in your external influences, and the 5 of Pentacles is very much about coming in out of, whoa, that just wanted to fly out. It's okay, it was the next card anyway. Wanting to come in out of the cold, and or that feeling of lack, or it's also that card of kind of worrying, but sitting out in your external influences with that generosity card, that this is possibly, these people are in movement. You might be going toward that 6 of Pentacles, or it's just kind of clarifying that you've got someplace, you've got somewhere else you can go, and it will be warm, it will be safe. You're going to do just fine with all the Pentacles showing up, especially with the Queen back here. I think it's saying with that external, like, just make the move, possibly. Make that move toward something different, because there's something good waiting for you, I'm hearing. And then the 4 of Pentacles sitting in your hopes and fears. So we've got a 4 of Pentacles coming out again, in the hopes and fears, and then it's just lining up with the 4 of Pentacles here. Again, that could be miserly, holding on too tight, and I just keep hearing whatever it is, yeah, you just need to, all this thinking about this, you need to let it go. And again, there's another illusion card. So you've got, actually, that's not what I'm getting for this, because this does have different, oh my gosh, focus in. Okay, so the Moon coming out in your outcome. This one here in this energy is really telling me to trust your intuition. And it's very, I love this Moon card. That's a very good, that's such a cool depiction, because You know, this panther is kind of looking at his, or this black cat is looking at his reflection in the water. So really looking deep within yourself and trusting that intuition. You are feeling very strongly about changing something that's already pretty stable. Bottom of the card, you've got the Ten of Swords coming in. Which way? This way? That way? All right. Ten of Swords. And that's being over it. That's the pain. You know, Ten of Swords is usually depicted with the guy laying and he's got swords in his back. Can mean backstabbing and all that. But in this, again, it's something saying, you know what, I'm over it. Or you're going to get to a place where you're over, and it's the bottom of the deck, and it's going with the Six of Pentacles here. So maybe if it was some kind of relationship, you know, work, love, family, that feeling of betrayed or somebody wasn't being honest and you're over it, you're wanting to move out of whatever that energy is. And okay, wow, oh my God, you are getting repeating cards. So now the the Three of Swords is coming out, and it's coming out in the same position as the last one. Three of Swords again, right after the Ten of Swords. Getting over some kind of heartbreak, or somebody's breaking your heart, or something is breaking your heart, or causing you just a lot of, just feeling like that, you know, making you drop inside. that feeling of your heart sinking. That's what I'm hearing. And then again, the Hangman showing up. That you're, again, he's here, and now he's coming in with the Two of Swords. You are seriously thinking something over. I'm hoping we can get a real clear answer. I see a lot of probably moving to that other place is going to end. Oh, and then look what comes out. So the Two of Wands is you're going to be making those plans. The Two of Wands is making plans to move from the situation, to move from the energy, to move from, you know, whatever's going on here. Like, it's not, like I said, it's not a terrible thing, but you're not satisfied, or you're not happy, or it's just not good enough. Like, life is short. Like, okay, so that's making plans. And then the Queen of Wands, I'm just going to kind of keep going with it. So Queen of Wands, yeah, just with all of that, that she kind of follows, that's really a card of following your passions, because Kings and Queens of Wands are very passionate. They're not the most stable of the court cards, because they do follow their passions. They know what they want, and they sort of go after it, okay? And oh my God, I really was going to stop. And then, yeah, again, here we go. Eight of Cups coming in, leaving something behind that no longer serves you. If that's not an answer, I don't know what is. And then a little more clarifying over here, Page of Cups. Again, either an offer coming in, like over here, but I'm really thinking that's starting over. And it has something to do with, very tied to your emotions. And it's right on top of the Four of Pentacles. That's, you know, letting go and moving on. And then the last one we're going to do out of this deck, it's, look at Virgo. What can I tell you? That's your card. That's the Hermit. And the Hermit has thought and thought and thought, and worked through it and worked through it and worked through it. And he does have, or she does have, that guiding light in her hand. The normal depiction is the Hermit is holding a lantern and kind of shining it down the mountain. And he's been there for quite a while. He's gained a lot of wisdom. So that's coming in for you. But again, you got the 8 of Pentacles over here. That is definitely it's gonna take a little bit of work, but I think you're in the midst of really wanting to move out of something that's not, that's all I'm hearing. I hear it over and over in my head. Um, we're going to get a few of the, let's see, this is the Gothic Oracle by Anne Stokes. And let's see, what can we get more? I can't believe, Virgo, your card coming out right at the end like that. That's crazy. You're very emotional. You've got a big heart, but you are also, you can hold your own. You definitely can protect your space, you know, when you need to. Um, but you, yeah, I just feel like you want something more than what's happening. Virgo, okay. So let's see what we get here. All right. So I usually do just 4 out of here. The truth. Okay, that is fitting. And we'll read a little more in the book because I haven't really gotten the full meaning. There's usually more messages, but the truth. Definitely wanting to, maybe it's just finding your own truth, finding your place. And then the Raven, not sure what that, you may have a messenger spirit coming in to really guide you. I'm not sure. We'll see what that's about. Excuse me. The power of 3. All right. Yeah. You've got friends you've been talking to about whatever's going on, or other coworkers, however this is resonating. I think that's going to be kind of that support coming in to help you get, and then, yeah, like 3 of the same cards coming up all over. Yeah, that's interesting. And then, holy crap, summoning the Reaper. I'm just really curious to know what that's all about. So, so let's do a quick, let me pause so this doesn't run terribly long, and see what, the truth I think is pretty self-explanatory, but let's kind of see what these are about. Hang on just a sec. Okay, Virgo, I'm back. So we're just doing these again. The truth is just about wanting the truth or not putting up with any kind of deception. For the Raven, the key word is shape-shifting. There are times when we all shape-shift in daily life, such as when we put on a brave face and a mask mask disappointment. We might do this to protect our own emotions or other people's, but there are times when I don't know that word. Oh my God. I read a lot. Imitation. Oh, maybe I just need new glasses. Imitation can be of even greater use. Times when imitation can be of greater use. So that's matching imitation, shape-shifting, to kind of maybe not cause any conflict, or you are just wearing that mask. You're not ready. You need to talk to somebody about whatever this is. Not knowing how to go about it, I guess, and so you're sort of just presenting yourself a little differently than what's really going on inside. Power of 3, cooperation. If you have drawn this card, it means that the team is of great importance. You may be able to solve a problem or take on new responsibility alone, but do you have to? And it's pretty much what we just said. Sometimes jobs can be more enjoyable when we share the experience with others. So yeah, definitely support in whatever. If it's work, getting support to get out of whatever. Maybe you're trying to move, if it's work, maybe you're trying to get into a different department or a different level, or even just change jobs. But it's saying get that, you have support coming in. If you don't have it already, you've got support coming in. And summon the Reaper is about time. this card is less about death than life. When it makes its way into a reading, it concerns the time that is in front of us rather than what has gone. Perfect. So many of us mourn the loss of youth and what we consider to be our most vibrant self, but true beauty lies within age and maturity. To be mature and experienced allows for a greater understanding of self, and therefore means we can make more informed choices for our future. That really clarifies a lot of what this has been about just looking at what you have, but getting into that place of moving forward with that. So that's just pretty amazing. Just really went with the messages today. Okay, I guess let's just do a couple and see. Just because it just feels so relationshipy and not like a work thing, for whoever this is resonating with. Okay, please, for Virgo. Oh, got fuzzies in here. I'm a Virgo rising, by the way, so I always watch my rising sign when I'm watching other tarot people. Okay, chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So yeah, if it's within a relationship, then you obviously love them, or you may be attracted to somebody that does not know you are attracted to them, and you're trying to figure out how to go about that. Oh my God. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Again, that's saying you might be content or okay where you're at, but this is saying you're probably going to be changing that up. Trust. This situation is calling for you to believe and have faith. Yes, have faith in what is coming in for you. Have faith in making that move. And because, every day you are getting older, time is running out in the sense of, if you're a young person, you want to start envisioning where you want to be now. If you're older, then it's not over. You're actually in a better place because you've learned so much and you have more tools to make those good decisions in life. And one more. Wow. Okay. So forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And that's sitting right on that time card. Really beautiful for you, Virgo. I just think that whatever it is, using that forward movement, maybe doing a little bit of manifesting your 3D, how you want it to look. I do think you have that power within you. I think wow, this is a lot of just emotions. And it's a lot of emotional conflict, but it's not like, it's that very balanced, making a logical decision about whatever this says. It's a relationship, or about staying in it or moving on, or just that moving into a brand new relationship. Okay. Can I please get an angel number? The angel number for our Virgos. Virgo rising, Virgo moon. All right. And, trying to all fall apart here. So for you, we're getting 99. I am courageous. So yeah, you're going to be bold in making that move. It is time to get to work on the realization of your soul's mission in life. You have a higher purpose in this life that is yours and only yours to fulfill. Unleash your true power. I could not have picked a better card saying, yeah, whatever you're thinking about going for, it's time to maybe start taking those steps in that direction, because you deserve to have that, exactly what you want. If you're wanting more, you deserve to have the things that are going to make you happy and really, don't settle. Just hearing like, don't just settle because it feels secure. Like, go on, you know, go in that direction that you're not sure about. So those are your messages for today, Virgo. That's going in the next couple weeks. And I just wish you luck and blessings and love. And I will see you in the next one.